let's see. We have UUBL done, I think. Let me check. UUBL is Ambipump's in UUBL or is it UU? Ambipump's straight up UU. All right, do I have a UU box even? Took some time, huh? Hey, come on now. I don't even have a UU box. Was Ambipump my first? Closures. I'm late. I know. What's up, Cousin Who? What's up, Derek? How you doing? All right, so we got to pick out who we're manipulating today. What the heck? What's up, Shadow Renegade? How you doing, dog? Nope, that is not where you go. You go here. Vaporeon. And then Zapdos is probably here. Get my Sweet Center out, probably, and my other Chatot. I don't actually know where it is. It's somewhere. Where's my other Chatot, dog? We're just gonna do a little bit of hangouts today. Do an egg RNG or something of the such. There you are. Alright. Chomp. Love the Christmas tree. Thanks for teaching me about RNG manips. No problem. Christmas tree's going down this weekend. Alright. Let's see. Gotta pick a Pokemon. So we're in UU now. We've done Ambipom, it appears. Who else can we do? You know what we should do is Pokemon who've got OU analysis still. Like, I would do Clefable, but the problem is I don't think I have a soft-boiled Clefable hanging out here. I should, actually. I should have a soft-boiled Clefable somewhere. I've made at least one of them, but we won't do it. We won't worry about it for now. Alright. Let's move on. Heracross is Headbutt. I don't want to do that. Spiritomb I already have. Uxie, Venusaur. Venusaur's probably too hard to get right now. Dude. My Goat Wall. I think I've got a Staraptor as well, do I not? Staraptor's in the UUBL section, even though... No, it definitely is UUBL, surely, yeah. Let's see. For Alligator as well. Oh, we could do Camera Up. That guy's fun. Yeah, let's do a Camera Up. What do you say, chat? I think I have like a random Camera Up here too. You're probably just like whatever. Oh, and you're female. Perfect. I don't know this guy's stats, or this girl's stats, excuse me. So we don't need my Sweet Center out. Alright. Mixed Wall Spadef up. I have to find the perfect Ditto. I don't know where my dude's at. It looks like these two might be like perfect. What's competitive dex? Check it out, Seth. So what we've got here is my favorite format of all time is, you know, Gen 4 Overused. I came up playing that in high school. It was really fun. And so what I've done is Smogon, which runs the Overused tier, you know, has different analyses for every single Pokemon. And so this is all the Pokemon in the OU tier currently in DPOU, even if some of them are not so viable anymore, right? Like, you know, Dusknoir and Electivire, they're OU. Both of these Pokemon are very bad. So, but it's not really meaningful in anything that sense. And then here's the rest of OU as well. Like, some are good, better than others. Like Clefable, for example, if I wanted to do Clefable in Gen 4, I would actually have to RNG it in Gen 3 with Soft Boiled. Oh, I have a Heracross already. Didn't know that. What's up, Andy? How you doing, dog? Dusky's good. Dude, Dusknoir in Gen 4 is like... It's really bad. It used to be better before Rotom came in and sort of fucked everyone up. Because the thing is, Rotom... Dusknoir and Spiritomb... Who I have a Spiritomb over here, actually. Dusknoir and Spiritomb are kind of spin blockers, but they're so much the Rotom forms are so much better than them. Like, they almost have no niche, like, at all, along with Gengar. Gengar is so much better than them too. So if you want a spin blocker, you use Rotom or you use Gengar. That's what you do. And you could, Spiritomb is more usable. Like, Spiritomb is nowhere near as bad as Dusknoir. Like, you could, I don't think there's like an actual viable argument for Spiritomb, but like Spiritomb is not as bad as Dusknoir. Dusknoir is really bad, unfortunately. I like it a lot. You know, you could use Dusknoir. It's not like, Dusknoir is not like fully unusable, complete garbage, but like it's generally not very good. Like, there is, I think Electivire is probably, oh man, is Electivire worse than Dusknoir? It's really bad. I don't know which one's worse. They're both really bad. Same with Smeargle is also really bad. Smeargle used to only, same with Umbreon. Umbreon's also really bad. Smeargle and Umbreon are like left in from a time when Baton Pass was allowed in some form. So both these Pokemon kind of got locked into OU, and now they're just dog shit. And they just have to live there from now on. So yeah, Ninjask is also the same way. Ninjask is probably the one of worst. Ninjask might be even worse than Umbreon. This is a really bad Pokemon. This like isn't allowed to speed pass. Yeah, I know Baton Pass is legal in some regard. It's just not legal in the way that Umbreon and Ninjask and Smeargle are trying to use, if that makes sense. Well, anyway, let's move on to doing the actual RNG. I have to figure out which yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they were doing. Like, Smeargle was spider webbing, right? Smeargle was ingrained spider webbing. Umbreon was mean looking. You know what I'm talking about. You know I know. You know I'm not. You know I know at least some level of what I'm talking about. T-Bolt, come on, man. I'm not completely incompetent. All right, so let's take a look at it. If this Ditto is perfect, we're chilling. The shiny, I actually don't know what the shiny one is. Let me see. If it's nicknamed, it's not mystery gift. It is nicknamed. This Celebi is from, this is an actual Agato Celebi then. This Celebi is from the bonus disc, and then I TID corrupted it. I bet it has the wrong TID. Yeah, if this is ExoT, yeah, I hatched this from an egg. So it was an Ageto Celebi I received, turned it into an egg using palm egg corruption, sent to Ruby and Sapphire, and hatched so it would be shiny. So it's not for my event. This is before my event existed, actually. Well, you know, the problem is with Gen 4 is I want to do well, you know, the thing is I have a really hard time actually like committing myself to grinding to competitive play in anything, because I tweeted about this earlier today, actually. I tweeted about this earlier today. I have a really hard time putting myself like on the, like Like, I don't know if it's an ego thing or what, but like when I want to play competitive, like I inherently, hold on, HP, I have to talk to him fucking 5 times. Hold on. I tie my losses to my self-worth, and like if I lose, like I can't accept that, like I just need to take it more seriously, and like that's a stepping stone on the path to me being good. I have a hard time like unlinking that mentally, even though I understand that that's the problem. And so like I will lose competitively, and like I'll just think, wow, you're a piece of shit, like this is what you're supposed to be good at, blah 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 blah. Like that's why the only people like I engage with competitively is like literally my friends. Like I battle Jeff, who I'm better than, and like it's just like it's not actually a huge challenge for me or any of my friends. Andy was here too. I'd smoke Andy any day of the week. And it's just like, it's literally, I'm not putting myself on the line. Like I will just battle my friends and that's it. Yeah. And it's like, even if I lose, like I have the excuse. It's like, well, Jeff's been grinding and I'm just washed. Like I don't play seriously anymore. Like, well, who cares? You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I mean, Jeff does, what is this? I guess Ambipom was the last breed I did. There's no way I was breeding a Delcatty. Why is this Pokemon named Big Mom? What the fuck is going on? Was I smoking rocks? What the hell is going on here? Oh, it's because I guess I was reading One Piece. Hefe showed up. Dude, Hefe knows I'm like shit posting a little bit. Dude, Hefe and I are tighter than any YouTube beef talk shit. You guys don't fucking know us. I wouldn't say that shit about Jeff without knowing like we're the ultimate homies. And also, we did agree that the last time we battled, that I get to say that I'm better at him than RNG, and I'm better at him than at Pokemon. All right, so what we have to do is find our spread. Yeah. Okay, so I need to find a spread in Pokefinder. I was thinking about this. I don't really want to... Man, hold on. My desktop's a fucking disaster right now. Okay, low-key, I'm actually going to use old Pokefinder. Oh, dude, it's like heresy to use old Pokefinder. I might do it, though, because I hate new Pokefinders eggs in Gen 4 so much. Oh, I might just use the new one. I'll just accept it, because I have to use it for so many other things. Do I have a Pikatobia thing? Right, I'm searching for my spread. Don't worry about it. It's literally just the way the... It's not an actual competition, for the record, by the way. I love Jeff. He should never... Okay, held advances, we always want 0, because held advances are the... So, for my Ditto... Alright, parent 1, we're going to put in a Ditto. Parent 2 is going to be female. Camera... what is it? No, camera up can't be an egg. Numel. Yes, please. All right, so parent, I don't know what its stats are. So a little trick you can do, let me just fucking add Pokefinder onto this and I'll just do it over. All right. So when we're doing egg RNG in Gen 4, if you don't know the parent's IVs, like I don't know my camera up's IVs at all, right? I'm just gonna set all these IVs to 0. And then for the child, I believe with camera up, it's actually running physical and special attack, is it not? It runs like lava plume, explosion, rocks, yeah, something like that. So again, camera up, not, you know, the... Listen, camera up, is camera up the pinnacle of a Gen 4 Pokemon? No, of course not. But it's a little bit of a shitposter UU Mon that you can hang out with. We want it to have a sassy nature. Oh, the nature doesn't matter because this is all Well, whatever. We can search for it anyway, but I do want only shiny. This part doesn't technically matter because I'm only doing, I do it in 2 steps. I do, oh no, we're doing PID first actually. We're doing PIV into IV. This is what we're doing. Am I getting nothing because my search parameters are too strict? Oh, we got something, baby. All right, pickup advances are way too high. If I do any and uncheck sassy, do we just get mega hits? All right, we want to do like literally 100 max here, by the way. All right, we get like 1 million. All right, this doesn't matter then. All right. So what we're gonna do is go for this. We'll release this filter for now, and then we'll do the other part later. So when you're doing Gen 4 eggs, oh, I don't know what ability I need actually. Cerebi, Numel. So when you're doing Gen 4 eggs, it's actually a 2-step process, even though I think that this here sort of makes it look like it's a 1-step process where you generate the held egg and then go. It's not like that at all. You just do it in 2 steps. We're looking at Camerupt. I want ability number 2 for solid rock. So we want certain ability number 1. We want simple. All right, so held advance, we all want 0. I'm getting pinged. No. We just want 0. None of these really matter because these IVs are fake. They don't exist. Right now, all we're RNGing for is these. Ignore that. We're RNGing for these things. If you notice, this seed is always the same, so none of this matters. So we're gonna go for this. I'm gonna do generate times for seed so I know what time to hit my DS at, and then I'm gonna hide this thingy from you. I have not been looking at stream, by the way. No, we are going for a shiny. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's 2-parter. Yeah, the Gen 4 egg RNG is really not hard. We also have to, yeah, we'll raise the Pokemon. Which Pokemon should we raise for you? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm being a dingus. I should put Garchomp away and put, as much as I love Garchomp, Garchomp is a very cool Pokemon. Garchomp is probably my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. It's like, it's Garchomp or Gliscor. But unfortunately, Garchomp is a broken piece of shit and you cannot use it in OU. So it's for the battle thing. We're gonna just put you for, be my flame body user. All right, very cool. All right, daycare lady, of course. Which Pokemon should you raise? Please raise Ditto first. Come back for later. 2 Pokemon, yes please. Please raise Camerupt. Thank you very much. All right, and then we're gonna go into the Poke Gear, and we're gonna check where Raikou and Entei are. Her first name is Daycare Lady. All right, so let's do doink, doink, doink. Latias is on Route 14. I think some of these are shiny too, by the way. I believe I've RNG'd these mons already. I just don't remember. Entei is on 46, and Raikou is on 31. I've never played any Little Cup, actually. Isn't Little Cup weird in Gen 4 and 5? Does Little Cup not allow Pomeg glitch moves from Gen 3? It's like a weird thing that they do, I feel. I don't really have a problem with it, I suppose. It's just interesting. All right. I believe they do because they allow Staryu to have Hydro Pump, which is... That Pokemon has no egg moves, and the only way you can get it is at like level 50. But if you level it to 50 while it's an egg and then hatch it, it comes out with the move. All right. We got to get Eon Timer open. I will actually show you guys Eon Timer. I think I'll do a little bit of a levitate here, and then we'll add window capture. Eon Timer 30. And what we can do is something like... Oh, interesting idea, Jake. Didn't quite work out. All right. All right. So I haven't done Gen 4 RNG in a little while, so forgive me if I goob up some stuff, but I'm gonna do my best here. By the way, guys, if you are having a good... There's no game pack inserted. What the... It's really weird. Okay. Anyway, so if you guys are having a good time and you're enjoying the stream, please consider hitting the like button. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. It's totally free to do. And if you're not having a good time, you should probably go somewhere else and have a good time there. You don't need to be here. I hate watching. All right, so the time we're going for is 13 hours, 0 minutes, 27 seconds. Then in Eon Timer, I have to put, we're in the Gen 4 mode. My delay is definitely not that. My delay is like 487 or something. Target delay is 1695. Minutes before target is 1, which means we go like that. Target second is 27. Minutes before target is still 1. All right, at this point, I believe it's just hitting A. Starting my timer at the same time. What's up, Lily? Sorry I didn't say hi to you. The chat's actually kind of tiny on my screen, so I don't, so I'm not seeing all the messages. Maybe I'll pop out a different chat or something. Let me pop out the other chat so I can see you guys better. You don't know much about Gen 4 RNG, but the vibes are immaculate? Good. We're trying to have some good, relaxing vibos. You're not being a jerk, don't worry. You're allowed to joke. Jokes exist, and I'm okay with them as long as they're, like, not... Dude, I knew it. Eon Timer beeped, and it goobed me. It did 5 beeps. Alright, so... Yeah, we're going up here. It's fine. I predicted the 5 goob. When I heard the first one was weird, I predicted the goobing. By the way, if you weren't here yesterday, didn't see my Blisy mug, am I cool or what for making this shit mug that a child could make? The lines are too thick. Oops, I messed that up. That was my fault. I was expecting 5 beeps again. Yeah, the lines are too thick for what I wanted because they didn't have a brush that could do a thin enough line that I could, or I couldn't make the lines thin with the brush that they had. Okay, I'm trying to get a audio cable because once it's chat out time, I want the stream to hear chat out time. Where's volume mixer? Where you at, bro? And then we'll just lower that. Hey, Baba Hefe. Oh, wait. Oh, what the heck? I moved it somehow. I'm sorry. Hey, Blisy. What's up, Animator? How you doing? I am, in fact, not Hefe. We're very different. Papa Heavy is like 2 feet taller than me. He's like 8 feet tall. It's crazy. All right, this is for real the attempt number 1 now. We're locked and loaded. We're both great at RNG. That's about the only similarity. Okay, that's not true. I actually, it was really funny. You know, if you guys remember, I was hanging out at Jeff's house in November. I went to visit Jeff. We were in Michigan for a couple of days, me and my wife. And I was asking my wife, I was like, you know, this is the first time you're really hanging out with Jeff. Like, you met him for a little bit at the wedding, but like, this is the first time. This is the first time you're actually, you know, meeting him and hanging out with him for an extended period of time. Like, do you actually like him? Because I was like, do you like my, like, I was trying to poke her to see if she actually liked my friend or not, because I just wanted to make sure, like, you know, if we visited him again or anything like that, like, she'd be down to come, or if we want to get a hotel or what we want to do. I was like, you were spending time with him, you thought it was fine? And she was like, honestly, you two are so similar that if I didn't like Jeff, I wouldn't like you. It's actually what she said to me, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. So that's the truth. So Jeff and I are very similar people. We are the same meme is a real meme. It's the bit is not fake. All right, Route 35. So we're looking for a Route 35 Raikou. Is there anything nearby? Man, I don't see shit nearby. Oh wait, are you that's not 31. It's 37. All right, I have to do an actual search ski. Oh, is my DS on the right ear? I didn't even think of it. I didn't even check this part. No, I probably set the ear right. We're just gonna search. We're gonna search our good old friend Juggler Erwin. All right, what do we got here? Hearing about your escapades, we got an E. How are you? That's P. I'm doing okay. How are you? That's P. The only thing that's different is your height. Jeff does drugs. I don't do any drugs. Like, Jeff smokes weed and has done other things. I have literally never consumed any drug in my entire life other than alcohol, and I don't drink very much. That's probably our other biggest difference, to be honest. Also, not saying that negatively, it's fine. I was like ultra straight edge in high school, so it was a while before I even started drinking alcohol. But like to this day, wait, am I off on a second then? Wait, I was right here. Oh no, something was really off. What? I don't know where I hit. Hold on, I was mad off. Well, now I can't do the calls again. Fuck, I didn't show it on stream either. Wait, was I mad off? Hold on, am I fucking... Dude, am I high? It says the person who's never done drugs. Was I raised Christian? No. I just like bought into Dare. I don't know. Really? I was very far off on something, but I don't know what it was, so we have to do it again. So it's gonna turn into another weed is worse than say. I'm not interested in having a debate. I'm not interested in saying anything. Saying Jeff does drugs and I don't is like not even meant to be like anything. I don't know. It wasn't meant to be anything negative, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I was just very straight edge when I was in high school. Because it's like, I don't know. I don't think most kids smoke fucking weed in middle school, but we got into high school. I never really tried it. I just wasn't interested in trying it. I wasn't interested in like altering my brain chemistry. I will say, who was I talking to about this? It might have been my friend Blake's girlfriend. I was saying alcohol makes me like less autistic in social situations. Like when I drink, like I'm able to have like a normal, like a conversation easier. It's been my bit lately. Is that when I drink? Is that when I drink the autism goes away? Stupid bit, but I thought it was funny. I was whatever. All right, let's see what we got. Relatable, thank you. We got 35. Wait, no, Raiku's 33. Entei is 35, so 33, 35. We this. Latias is 17. This is not it. All right, last time I was pretty far off, so let's figure out what happened. I think I was on the wrong minute or second or something last time, so it's phone call time. All right, let's see. So glad you called. It's okay. So right now I'm calling from someone's on the spectrum. Yeah, I'm also on the spectrum. That's why I said it. I wouldn't say alcohol makes me less autistic if I wasn't autistic. To be clear. That is like not a joke. Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't say that publicly if I wasn't on the spectrum. Hearing about your escapades rocks my soul. Let's see. Hearing about your escapades. I mean, yeah, I don't talk about it too often, but yeah, it's in my Twitter bio because it's just like there. I also have ADHD. Yes, I do. Coffee does not like usually amp me up. I have to have a quite a lot of coffee for coffee to like get me juiced. $16.86 is the delay that I hit. I was mega off. Okay, $16.86. The map locations are still wrong though, right? The map locations are wrong. If I change 1686, what's my delay become? 480? I mean, that's right. All right, what I'm gonna do is re-input the roamer locations because something is just off. So Latias is on 17. Sometimes this could be a Pokefinder bug. This could be a me bug. The roamers have always been like fucky, as the kids would maybe say, fucky wucky. And then we're gonna do some saving here. All right, later, Quinolin. How you doing? This is unrelated to Quinolin. I'm not even gonna tell the story, actually. It's just a stupid story. I'm not gonna tell it. All right. You're gonna head out? All right. Later, animator. Thanks for hanging out, dog. Appreciate you. right, what do we got here? Same thing. I don't change any of that. All right. Blisy, do you know if Diamond and Pearl are somewhat inconsistent in terms of RNG manipulation? You tried to RNG manip gifts and had results all over the place. What gifts are you talking about? Also, Bliss, what's up? Just know I'm gonna be the next Bliss god. Oh, very pog. Don't feel like you have to commit yourself to that, but memberships are appreciated. Like I said, if we get 5 members today, I will 5 new members today. Oh, I missed the button. I will extend stream an hour. Usually I stream for about 2-ish hours. But if we get 5 members in a day, I will extend it to 3 hours. Well, Manaphy is very different from Arceus. Hussein. Are you talking about like any event you receive from the mystery gift person? Or you talk like, because like Arceus at like Hall of Origin is very different from Manaphy from the egg. But if you're talking about anyone from the mystery gift man, they should be no different than Platinum. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I always try to show people new ways to play these games and new things to do in these games. I guess that's sort of the, you know, one of the core tenets of the events was to be able to create the events in a different way. Also, by the way, someone else was talking about, you know, someone was talking about playing PBR to battle Jeff in Gen 4. We don't need to do that. You can play Gen 4 Wi-Fi battles like on the DS if you want. It works like totally fine. All right, Raiku's on 46. Entei's on 30. Is Entei on 35 here? I can't tell if he, I think he might be on 35. It's really hard to tell. Where's Lottie? Lottie's on Route 6. Well, I could be on 16.963. Let me give a call to our boy. All right, Aaron, what you got to say for yourself, bro? So glad you called. It's K. Very much escapades rocks my soul. KE. How are you, KE? We got KEP up in here. It's not impossible that we're in the right spot. Yeah, I don't just do, you know, RNG manips, but it's what I do a lot of. Yeah. So glad you called. Put a K in there. KEPK. We got another K coming up. I kind of know where I am already, but I want to finish this out to see if that's where I'm at. So glad you called. It's K again. How are you? That's P. 3 Ks and then a P. See, like if Jeff and I wanted to do a Gen 4 Wi-Fi battle, we could just do it on, like, you could just connect to the fan GTS network and it's like very gas. You could just do it. You know, it doesn't work any better than Wi-Fi used to in the day. Like there are disconnects, there are problems, unfortunately. That's just how it works though. Hero chest crazy rocks my soul. Boink. Yeah, that's just how it works, unfortunately. PBR is a little bit better, but PBR has Team Preview, which is Team Preview is very cringe in Gen 4. Unnecessary, to say the least, I think. You know, people have played Team Preview Gen 4 tournaments before on Showdown, for example. So it's not the worst thing of all time. But it is not my enjoyable way. Will the Sufi be shut down? What? Sep? The Wi-Fi servers for the DS and the Wii are already shut down. Any Wi-Fi connectivity you can do in them is a fan network. So the fan network will not be shut down. I think the whole thing keeping up the fan network at this point is probably Mario Kart Wii. It actually has a... It actually has like a very big fan base who play Wi-Fi in that game. And so I think that is probably like single-handedly keeping up the whole fan GTS network. And then the Pokemon games are supported on it. I think they even have support for random battles now. It's my least favorite Mario Kart. Mario Kart Wii, I think, is probably the most popular retro Mario Kart. I like Mario Kart DS the most. All right, Raiku's on 46. Entei's here. I think I just hit the exact same one. I'm just gonna try again. You're out of time. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, you know, you're not out of touch for not knowing that Mario Kart Wii is the most popular retro one. No, I don't even own a DSi. See, Skelly, actually. The reason I never bought a DSi was because the DSi exclusive features for Black and White was like, they were stupid. Like, what were they even? It was like, you can video call with your friends or something. And like, that was the only DSi exclusive feature in Black and White, as far as I knew. So I saw the DSi and I was like, why would I buy this when it doesn't have Game Boy Advance support? Because I was playing, you know, even in high school, 2009, I was playing GBA games quite a lot still. So yeah, I did not think it was worth it, any money for that. I never played Mario Kart 7 once, actually. I have done, yeah, Mario Kart DS is my favorite. I used to love snaking in it. It's actually one of the main reasons you can play it on a DS Fat better than you can play it on a DS Lite, because snaking is kind of hard on a DS Lite. I've not ever done that RNG Tempest. It's kind of hard. The DSi did have some exclusive virtual console games, I think. It's not a lot. Or like DSiWare games. Did I hit the same thing again? Mother. Alright, we're gonna try adjusting. Doing well, DJ Pokemon. How are you doing? I should have checked. This doesn't need any egg moves, does it? I don't think I'm using any like egg moves. I think Lava Plume is a move this guy just learns. Surely. Yeah, 31. Not a bad deal. DSi had wireless Zelda 4 Swords. They released that for the 3D. I have that on my 3DS. They gave that for free. They gave that for free on the 3DS. I'm going for a camera upped. Shiny camera upped. Yeah, they did that for like an anniversary of Zelda or something. You know what's funny? I actually beat that game when I was a kid. I probably still have the GBA save file. I used to go over to my friend's Brian. Thanks for the sub. I used to go to my friend Brian's house after school. All right, 42. I think we're on. They're both on 42. This should be on 20. Yeah, all right. We're on the right seed, so now we have to generate an egg. So, shiny is inbound. An egg just has to be generated. So when the old man has a thingy for me. And then what we'll do is we'll receive the egg after the old man has it, and then I will check if it's shiny. All right, there it is. We're gonna save. Did you guys see my hit tweet? They them te. I thought it was very funny. All right. What's going on, Just Spice Man? How you doing? All right. So I'm gonna check the egg, and then we're gonna just hatch this and see if it's shiny. This should be shiny with a sassy nature. I'm going for a shiny Camerupt with 5 perfect, or 6 perfect stats, actually. I didn't even, like, this was like before YouTube. This is like literally like elementary school, I think. I had the Link to the Past Zelda on GBA in elementary school, and I would go to my friend Brian's house after school. Like, we had the same bus route, and I would get off and go to his house, and we had the Link player, and we would just play 4 Swords together until we beat it on, and so it was really fun. It was just a good time. It's been a very long time since I've played it, though. I don't remember much about the, and I'm not talking about the GameCube game. I'm talking about the GBA game that came before it, because there's kind of like 3 4 Swords games, right? There's 4 Swords on the Game Boy Advance, which came bundled with the Link to the Past GBA port, and then there's 4 Swords Adventures, which is a GameCube multiplayer game, and then there's Minish Cap, which isn't a multiplayer game and has no real multiplayer features, but it does sort of follow the 4 Swords plot line, and sort of reveals to you the origin of the 4 Swords, you know, what it is, right? The Picori sword. You love Minish Cap? Minish Cap's very sick. It was my favorite 2D Zelda for a very long time. It has been usurped, though. Let's see, what do we got? And there it is, shiny Numel. Make sure you're the right nature. You are in fact sassy. Perfect. With simple, which is I believe what I needed. So we're not done yet. We're actually going to listen. Those who love shinies, avert your eyes. We're gonna kill the shiny. Shiny's not actually dead. The shiny's still in the egg. Don't worry, everybody. Okay, everything's okay. The shiny will be back. I don't have to RNG for the shiny anymore. I know. The shiny's still back in the egg. We didn't kill it. It's right here in this old man's arms. All right, the old man is holding our shiny currently. So what we need to do is re-record. We need to find a new seed to go for. So let's get Pokefinder back open. Boink. So now what we need to do is look for the IVs. So I don't care about the nature or anything anymore because I've already done that. So what we're gonna do is look for a 5 perfect stat Pokemon. We're gonna do it within 15 advances. So I'll click search and we're gonna look. Yeah, this should be fine. So this is 12 advances here. We're gonna go for this one. So I'm gonna generate times for the seed for that, and that's what we'll be using. Doink. All right, so let's put the locations down of these Pokemon. So Raikou is 33, Entei is 46, and Latias is there was like power line repairs in my city today. I lost power for about an hour today, so very well internet could be lagging, but as far as I can tell, it looks good on my end. My kilobits per second and stuff look fine. All right, so now we're aiming for a delay of 1171 with a timer of 2 seconds. All right, and now we need to save. By the way, guys, we have 150 viewers, which is very cool, but we only have 50 likes. If you guys are having a good time, please get to 100 likes for me. It would really help me out in the YouTube algorithm game. I'm just a small creator. I do everything myself. In fact, I've only ever commissioned one thumbnail. I've never had anyone else edit my videos or help. Like, it's just me out here. It's just me out here. So if you enjoy it and you want to support me, click the like button and consider becoming a channel member. If you become a channel member, you could do it for as low as $1.99 a month. I made it as cheap as I could. And if I get 5 members in a day, I extend the time that I stream for an extra hour. And there you go. Appreciate you. All right, so we're going for 2 seconds. Yeah, 20 hours, 0 minutes, 2 seconds. And we are doing 1 minute before the target. So 19 hours, 59. And we try. What's the one thumbnail I got commissioned? It's my most recent thumbnail. The one for the legendary beasts in Pokemon Emerald. You should be able to tell because it's the only thumbnail that has really good art. All right. So I also need to have the other window of Pokefinder open. We're gonna do this. Don't know. And we want to bring up the start menu up instantly. Now what we want to do is there is no delay. Held advances we're keeping at 0. This we're going to like 20. We hit generate. All right. Recently watched your Gen 3 RNG starter video and got my shiny starter. Good information. Thank you very much, Quincy. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy RNG Minute Bang. It's a fun and different way to experience the game that I appreciate, and I hope that others do as well. Okay, so Entei's on my route, which is 34. Raikou is on 38. 38, 34. And Latias is on 28. So it looks like I'm on the right seed. I actually have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, and then I'll come back and do the chat outs. So I got 3 roamers, should be on advance 3 or 4 right now. So let's pause the music and listen to chatouts. Should be on the right seed. Okay, that was pretty. I don't know, maybe. Oh no. It might be on the right one right now. Lord. I only did 4. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this was it. All right. Will I still RNG in older gens when Bank goes offline? Yeah, honestly, I mostly RNG in older gens, like, to keep them in older gens these days, especially in Gen 9. So, hold on a sec, sorry. In Gen 9, transfer moves are dead. So, yeah, it's cool to RNG a Pokemon in an older gen, but it really doesn't have any purpose, right? Whereas in, you know, so gens 4, 5, 6, and 7, transfer moves are all very important. They are something that, like, you know, Clefable's running soft boiled in gens 4, 5, 6. Well, it doesn't really, you don't use Clefable in Gen 5 OU, but you know, Gen 4, 6, and 7 OU, Clefable's running soft boiled. It's a very important move for it. Transfers are required, and you know, luckily, even after Bank goes down, if I want to play some of those gens on Wi-Fi, right, I can use homebrew to get them in the game, and there's not really going to be a problem. I never really played Gen 8 OU, Gen 8 Wi-Fi. It's very difficult to play OU on Wi-Fi, and if I wanted to play VGC in Gen 8, transfer moves were never a factor for that anyway. So if I want to transfer them up for moves and things like that, then I'll just use homebrew. If I wanted to play Gen 7 or Gen 6 OU, I could just use homebrew for that, and it's not going to be a big problem, right? And there's not too many things that you're going to require transfer for. The amount of things you actually need transfer for is pretty low. It's maybe the Defog Lati twins. It's maybe Clefable with soft boiled. Wish Blisy, maybe, but Wish Blisy, you know, people talk up Wish Blisy, and I think Wish Blisy is cool, but Wish Blisy, it's not like a huge thing, right? It's not like a huge mandatory thing for Blisy to be having, right? So, when do you plan to put down the Christmas tree? Weird question, but this weekend. Do you think the OG gets will re-release after GTS will? What do you mean the OT GTS will be re-released after Bank gets down? Are you talking about like Pretendo on like the fan network? Will they do a GTS? Probably. Poke Classic has a GTS, so I don't see why Pretendo wouldn't do a GTS, but maybe they don't want to. That's up to the people running that project. I could play PBR online, but again, PBR is bad. Pokemon Battle Revolution is an unoptimal way to play Gen 4. You cannot use the Rotom forms at all in Pokemon Battle Revolution. And in PBR, it also forces you to have team preview and forces you to play at level 50. Whereas you could just do Gen 4 Wi-Fi and have all of those things be level 100, you know. All right, it's just perfect defense. All right, just perfect defense. What did I do? I just goobed this really bad. Not a big deal. Yep, no Giratina Origin, no Shaman Sky. You do need a cheat code to use those online on the DS, but you can still do it. It's not a big deal. No, this judge will tell you all of the stats, but the judge will only tell you one at a time. The judge in Platinum, I believe, spits a random stat at you. Same with the Emerald version. There was not a Platinum patch. Oh, fudge. The only thing we know of the Platinum patch is that they had Platinum costumes. There's nothing to suggest that it entirely added Platinum functionality with the Rotom forms and things like that. Quincy, you have to click the wild encounter section, and in the wild encounter section in Pokefinder, it will be wilds-1, wild-2, wild-4. We're on the same seat again. So let's get the chat outs done a little bit better this time. I should be on a high pitch here or something close to it. It sounds like medium to me. It sounds like 5. No, I don't know. This doesn't sound right. We'll just try and receive it and see what I got, but what's up, Limited State? How you doing? Well, like I said, I think the only addition was the costumes, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like there was a way, they didn't really do, I mean, I guess there was like DLC and stuff for the Wii back then, but not like really. Like plenty of games got no, like most games I would say got no patches back on the Wii. Like the Xbox and the PS4 were doing patches out the butt. Or PS3, excuse me, we're doing patches out the butt, but the Wii was like, the Wii had system updates, but like, that's it. Yeah, it did. Well, the Twilight patch was the Wii system update. It wasn't even a patch for Twilight Princess, right? Well, it's funny because it seems the most popular exploit games were first-party Nintendo titles. Brawl has to be the most popular Wii game and also the most popular homebrew exploit That was never patched. They never released a patch for Super Smash Bros. Brawl that would remove the ability to use the stage thing to get you homebrew. It's crazy. Well, the berry glitch is not a patch for Ruby and Sapphire. Do not make a mistake about that. People think that it's a berry patch. It's a berry fix. I gotta crack my back. Patch, it is not a patch. It fixes the glitch, and it fixes the glitch by skipping your date and time forward so that the glitch is fixed. If you actually hard reset your game, like change the battery, start a new game, the glitch comes back because it's, you know, they couldn't change ROM, right? It's read-only memory. They couldn't fix it. Yeah, the demos in Brawl were also full games. You could extract them. It's really funny. They just put a timer on them. Can we get outstanding? Above average. HP is fantastic. Hold on. We'll do one more. I have no idea where I hit. I'm like, the chat up pitches are screwing me up. 31 and everything. One of my fave YouTubers speedran Legend of Zelda OT on Brawl demo and succeeded. That's very gas. You don't have time to watch the credits, but you could beat up to Ganon. That's still very cool. I'm sure there's a couple of games you could probably speedrun that way in the demo section. You just reset a shiny Numel. It'll be back, don't worry. If you stick around, shiny Numel will come back. Shiny Numel really has never left me. Going all right, Shellos. How you doing? All right, I really need to get my chat out stuff down. It's like a high or a medium high. It's a low or a medium low. We'll try this one. If this isn't it, I have to do an Irwin check. I should probably be Irwin checking already. I'm just being a little bit stubborn. After we get this Numel, we'll EV train it up, get it up to level, get it up to speed. I should probably have tons of battle points from all of my failed Battle Factory attempts. Also kind of hungies. I might make a Sammy. After this hatch, I'd probably get up and make a sandwich. I mean, that's how it goes, Spock Stealth. It's just unlucky. Thanks, Indy. Appreciate you. You have a good one. Because, you know, those guys are correct, but I could just be on the wrong second, to be honest. Could be why the chat up pitches are not lining up for me at all. So, we'll do another manip and then we'll see. Maybe my seconds are wrong? I don't know. Let's see. It's pretty tough to do egg RNG in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Relatively superior, nope. HB is perfect. Special attack is perfect. HP and special attack are perfect. No. Yeah. I like wasn't anywhere. So we'll do another minute, but then we're gonna use Erwin this time. Erwin's gonna tell us what's going on. I think I must be being like a second later or something like that. So there's something going on. So I'm doing this on 1/1/23, right? Get the time, the date right, yeah. And that's, you know, 1959, because if I set this to 20, it says 1 minute late. It should be alright. I got everything lined up correctly. Heart Gold and Soul Silver does not have anywhere near the amount of wandering NPCs that are outside of the daycare. I should have gone and made my sandwich. Whoops. Oh, hey guys, 151 viewers, not even 100 likes. Come on, guys. Help me out, get 100 likes. Pretty please. Pretty please. I was RNGing a shiny Bolt Cresselia, and my seed was 1558, and I was doing 1528 without realizing. Felt dumb after realizing 20 minutes later. That's a classic RNG blunder, Juan. That is just... There's a very big classic blunder. I don't know how it happens all the time, but I do the exact same thing like constantly. All right, we're definitely correct with this. So let's do a search calls here. There we got P. Oh, hold on. I missed one, I think, didn't I? P. P-E. Alright, we're good. Are you named PKtopia? I wanted to nickname the Magmortar and Electivire from Pokemon Battle Revolution. You don't actually have to do the name, but I did the name thinking that was the case, and I've goobed it. Hearing about your escapades rocks my soul. There we go. Glad you called. How are you? Looks like I might be one delay late, and the calls have like a weird offset. So glad you called. All right, this is very weird. So I think what's happening with Pokefinder is that the roamers are one position late from what they're supposed to be. Why, hi, babe, what's going on? I heard you just messaged me. I will look at it now. So to there goes my phone. Okay, we're good. How is the power situation? Oh, well, you are aware of how the power situation is. It's here. We're back. I have lights. And now you know the power situation, totally fine. There is no problem with it. Yeah, I don't know, Victoria. We'll figure it out. So I was seemingly one delay late. So to fix that, I'm going to go down and then uppies. And then that will change my delay by 1. It's very convenient that you can do it that way. I love this song. It's one of my favorites. All right, what do we got here? So we have... If this is to be believed that this one is up 1, I'm looking for 36 Raikou. Oh, wait. No. Is this right? Hey, this is right. I don't really know what's going on anymore. Let's check my Pokemon to see. Do you know what time it is, everybody? Say it with me. It's Chatot time. Yay! It's like medium. It's like low. High, medium, high. Medium, low. Low. That's the lowest possible pitch. We're on the right seed, definitely. I expect this to be the Numel of destiny. Excuse me. It's Numel time, baby. For Gen 5, calibrate DS parameters. Do you have a video of showing transferring the values from Pokefinder to RNG Reporter? No. I just copy them. I just opened the thing and I look them and I just put them in the same spot. Craziest thing happened to me yesterday in Black 2. I got a shiny and Poker shortly after. I absolutely did nothing and got lucky. Yes, you did. I did get my Pokerus natively without any RNG manipulation the first time I ever got it. I got it from the Giratina in Turnback Cave in my diamond version, I believe. Do you record the same sound for both Chatot? Chatots actually only have one sound. So if you record a sound for one Chatot, you'll record a sound for the other Chatot. Oh, it's Baffron. You guys see that? I don't want to move too much, but like right there. Little Saffron giving herself a bath. Saffron! What are you doing, mamas? You're hanging out? Or just in the little corner? Yeah, Snow Point City rules. We'll get her fully visible for you all. Turn my chair a little bit. Hey, Mama. Oh, Asiago's there too. You guys can't see him. I'll lean back even more. Second cat alert. They're both cats. I caught a Pokerus Trapinch back in Gen 3. And his infected generations of Pokemon. Yeah, that's how it go. Oh, she's gone. I'll go back into normal position. Oh, Lord. I have to... Oh, crack my back. There we go. Are you ready? Getting ready for the Switch 2 with Hearth Gold remix? What? I had to Google what does the face on the Pokemon status on Pokemon dying. Oh, cool. Usually the Nurse Joy tells you, but a lot of people miss Nurse Joy telling you because no one reads her dialogue ever because you experience it 6 billion times. In this game, Professor Elm will call you after you get it, so you're more likely to pay attention to it. Like once you get it, Professor Elm will be like, "Hey, yo, you got the thing." Let's see here. Outstanding. It's looking like we've got it. Attack, very nice. Defense. It's gonna say speed next, even though speed's the 6th stat. They store speed internally next, yep. And then we have special attack and then special defense. Very nice. We have Numel. Playing on an emulator? Nope. My real DS. I just have a capture card. And I have a modification to the DS that lets me speed it up. What's up, DS3? How you doing? Alright. So, first thing we need to do... I agree, Juan. That is awesome. That's why I like RNG so much, because you can do all that without hacking or modding your game or anything. Capture card was like $50 at the time, and the other mod chip was like $20 or something, like dirt cheap. All right. So we need a Pokemon that's got active Pokerus. Surely one of my competitive mons has it. There goes Celebi. So first, I want to infect Numel with active Pokerus. RNG skill expression is way better than the luck slot machine. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think people, it depends on what you're talking about, right? So like if you're just talking about, you know, soft resetting for stats, I would agree with you. I don't think anyone specifically has fun resetting for stats. I certainly don't. But if you're talking about, you know, shiny hunting is also not my thing, right? I've not really done it ever. Shinies aren't a thing that I specifically am interested in anyway, so it's hard for me to even comment on that because that wasn't ever my motivation for doing an RNG manip or something like that. But right, when you're shiny hunting rewards patience, like, you know, determination and a little bit of luck, even if it's not rewarding skills specifically, right? Whereas while RNG also does reward patience and while RNG manipulation also does reward patience and persistence, they reward skill instead of luck. And it's like some people like having, you know, luck be, I mean, you know, you're not a Pokemon enjoyer if you aren't tolerant of luck to some extent, right? Like plenty of people are like, you know, all aspects of Pokemon have some type of luck, right? Like they all, whether you're doing competitive battling, whether you're doing even RNG, plenty of RNG manipulations have elements of luck, right? You have to be lucky to hit the correct seed in certain scenarios, right? In Gen 6, 7, and 8, and Coliseum, you have to get lucky to have the correct seed. You're not picking the seed yourself, right? That's luck. It's an element of luck. So, you know, if you, even RNGers are gonna have elements of luck that they are relying on. You know, in Gen 3, 4, and 5, you're absolutely only relying on skill, you know, so. But, yeah. All right, so we've got Numel. Now we have to EV train Numel. I'll lower the music a little bit. All right, so it's kind of an interesting EV spread. It's time for vitamins. Thanks, Fearzilla. I basically, the only reason I went into that little spiel about that type of stuff, by the way, is because, like, you know, I don't like it when people diminish RNG manipulating, right? Like, it's like a hobby that I have, that I do, that I enjoy, right? And like a lot of times people will comment and be like, LOL, just cheating, or LOL, just hack it. And like, you know, they can't make up their minds either. And for me, it's just like, we want 10 HP ups. Like, I don't want anyone else's hobby for how they play this game to be diminished. Like, I don't want RNG manipulators like flaming shiny hunters for shiny hunting when I get sick of people flaming me for RNG manipulating. Like, I don't want that, you know what I mean? So you guys should get what I'm saying. And then Carbos is, so I think we want 10. Yo, welcome to Happy Zeta. Appreciate you. Everybody pog Zeta. 4 more members and I will stream an extra hour today. Just a reminder of that. Normally, we're probably going to end stream in 30 or so minutes, but I'll extend that to an hour if we get 4 more members in that time period. So, an extra hour. There, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. Another hour on top of the 30 minutes is what I'm trying to say. But everybody pog Zeta. Appreciate you. Genuinely, it helps me out. I'm a small-time content creator. I'm solo. You know, it really does help me out. All right, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to do the 10 HP ups. Thanks for the donation. We're going to do the 10 HP ups, the 10 special defense ups, and then we're going to do the 4 attack ups, and then we're going to do other stuff. I'm not saying you're cheating. I just feel like I wouldn't. Here's the thing. Have you done, first of all, there's 2 things about this. Eori, if that's how I pronounce your name. A, have you ever tried doing it, right? If you look at it, what I'm doing, and seeing it and going, that doesn't seem like my cup of tea. If you enjoy watching it, there's a good chance you're going to enjoy doing it. Now, second of all, wait, what am I doing right now? Yeah, special defense up. Second of all, what I will say is, like, not to be too sensitive, I guess, but like, even coming into my stream and saying like, I don't like it, looking at it makes me think I wouldn't want to do it. Like, that is like a different form of like invalidation, and like that's a different form of like basically like when you're in my space and you're going, it's not for me, I don't want to do it. It's like, okay, why are you here? Like, that you understand how that makes me feel, like how that puts that like is like a negative feeling towards my hobby. Like, if you understand that, right? If that makes sense to you. All right, we do 4 attack ups. And like, I understand you're not trying to be offensive, but like, just because you're not trying to be coming off wrong, or you're like being polite about it, like, doesn't mean that it's like going to get a positive reception from me anyway, right? I understand that you have no, you know, ill will or whatever. Like, I'm not taking it super harshly, but I'm just explaining like my perspective on it. And like, you have to understand also, it's not just that this is a thing that I enjoy or that a community that I helped build, but it's also like, I get so many messages like it, you know what I mean? It's like, I get so many people telling me a similar thing, and it's just like, it's genuinely just like exhausting when it's just like, I just want to stream playing a video game the way that I like to play it, right? It's like I'm not here to have a discussion every day about what is fun or what is valid or what, you know what I'm saying, right? But again, not trying to make you feel worse or whatever. All right, we have to EV train HP first. We're going to give the power weight to the Numel, I believe. I hope I came across clear in what I'm talking about. All right, we gotta give the power weight to Numel. So Numel needs 148 HP. So 148 divided by 10 is 14.8. So I gotta do 14. Then after 14, if I take the power item off, the slow poke is gonna be giving me 2. So then I do 2 4 times for 8, right? Do I have the Macho Bracer actually? That's a good question. I don't think I have the Macho Brace in this game. Never even got it, even though it technically would speed things up. I had to have 5 life orbs. I don't know how that occurred. I do not have the Macho Brace. So we'll do 14 because, right, the power item gives you... I just forgot. Do you actually have surf? You don't have surf. Good thing I checked. I thought it didn't have surf. For some reason, I was remembering it. That's like fine. And also, I'm not saying like if you don't want to do RNG manips, I'm not saying like my streams or contents aren't places for you. Like I don't care about that. It's just like, I guess just like keep it to yourself if you're able. Like just say like it's a vibe. Like I've never done a manip, it's a vibe or something like that. You know what I mean? And I would say, oh, you should try it. You should consider giving it a whirl. Because I think it's more fun than people think, and I think it's just an interesting way to do things. All right, so we have to get to 14. So we unfortunately have to do swap training. There is no other way. I have to turn animations off. There's no way Rock Smash will just do strength. Yeah, there is no way I need to be training with animations on. That would be crazy. All right, we're going to go to options and do battle scene off. Oh, I seen that Suicune. I'm full out sending mine on Heart Gold post game. Nice. Good luck, Cody. Yeah, I caught the Suicune in a lure ball, I think. It's very cool. Even though the lure ball is for some reason green in this game, I don't know why I switched to it. Actually, that was silly. I think I switched to it because I was just talking about Suicune, which is very funny. That's 2 down. Garrett also has a pretty cool shiny. It's like a gray, right? That over here. Well, you know the thing about RNG as well is like it depends on why you're doing it. Like, you know, my friend Hefe, who if you guys know me, you probably know Papa Hefe, does RNG videos as well, does cool Pokemon, you know, analytics as well with the substructures and different glitches and stuff like that. Hold on, sorry. You know, you probably know him as well. And he started at as a shortcut to get a shiny, because shinies can take a while to get in the older games. And like, he just wanted the shiny. He didn't want the, you know, he just wanted the shiny. He took it as a shortcut to get a shiny, as he viewed it, right? And he made a great video essay on this called like Pokemon Changed Forever When I Learned About This, or whatever, right? One of his best videos he's made. And the thing is, I didn't start that way. I was never a shiny hunter. I was always a competitive player first. Like, even if I used Pokesalve to put my Pokemon into the game, like, I often wouldn't make them shiny because I just like didn't care. Like, I always cared from the perspective of wanting good stats. And so naturally, when I started tackling it, it was from good stats. And it was only when I started doing the RNG manips that I learned that people were like, I would go for a shiny for easier verification that I hit the right frame or something like that. And then like when I was doing that, like people would flame me. I would do like a black and white egg RNG, and I would go for a shiny just as like confirmation, like, you know, oh, so I show, oh, I hatched a shiny, it's definitely the right one. And people would like flame me, and I'd be like, this is crazy. Like, who gives a shit about this type of thing, right? But I learned that like people care a lot about it, and it's like, you know, it's fine. People connect to this video game in different ways. That's why I got so annoyed that like someone flamed like Smogon metas the other day on Twitter or whatever, and I was just like, it's so annoying because you, like, the whole point of Pokemon is like, I don't know if this is the whole point of it, but Pokemon is like a way you can play Pokemon a million different ways. There's so many different specific niches that you can just get into during it, right? Like, you can just spend your whole time breeding and catching perfect Pokemon. You can spend your whole time catching, breeding shiny Pokemon. You can spend your whole time just battling and never interacting with the main game. You could be very into the single player story adventure and crafting teams for that, right? You could be just into the contest mechanics of Gen 3 and 4, right? You could be very into the post-game Battle Frontier challenges. It's very interesting, actually, I think. I think it's a very cool way. It's one of the coolest aspects about the series, right? You could be just into getting the decorations, right? You could be very into, you could get very granular with very specific mechanics, you know? And that's one of the coolest things about the franchise, I think. And, you know, the people who get upset about that, the people speedrunning, I didn't even think of speedrunning. Speedrunning, of course. And so that's one of the coolest things about this game. Series, right? You know, some people are very into just one game. Like, a lot of people are very, like, I don't know, like, people can be just into one game. Some people only like Gen 3. Some people only like the competitive part of Gen 3. That's how granular and specific you can get, you know? So the whole point is, you know, you should never rant, you should never get mad at if people play differently than you, if they have a specific type of thing that they want to do. Like, I used to get mad at shiny hunters who would flame me, and I would flame shiny hunting back. And it's like, you know, really my problem wasn't that I had a problem with shiny hunting, or that I thought shiny hunting was stupid or something like that. My problem was like, hunters were flaming the thing that I liked. All right, so we have 14. Slowpoke's giving me 2 each. So we're at 240 right now. Yeah. Hunters were flaming the thing that I loved, and so like I would take it out on hunting as a collective because it wasn't the part of the thing that I enjoyed. And I would go, yeah, you spend hours to get a shiny, to get a different colored Pokemon just for some stupid crap. And it's like, you know, I, you know, realized that like through interacting with nicer people like Absol or like Supreme Arcanines or like Yoko, that it's like, it is just a subset of them. And that taking out my frustration with people who don't like my hobby on people who do that hobby, like, isn't the solution, right? The solution is to just make friends, you know? The solution is just to make friends and show off what I like, and then the merit of the thing that I like and the merit of me being genuine, sharing a thing that I love is gonna come through over the people hating. I think anyway. Someone texted me. Well, my wife texted me. What does my wife send me? Oh, yeah. Yep. I don't want to talk about it too much, but there's a secret Jewish tunnel being built in Manhattan. You guys hear about that shit? Crazy. We'll move on very quickly from it because I don't want this to get political in any meaningful way, but in case you haven't... Heard about that? It's like not far from me. There was a guy, did you see the tweet from the guy who was like, he was like, I live on the ground floor of an apartment building and I swear to God, I'm hearing Yiddish, like soft Yiddish being mumbling. And it turns out they were digging under his building with like out any permits. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, of course it's getting cemented shut. They built it without any permits. I will say the people that were doing it were like a very insular group of Jewish people. I know them as Hasidic Jewish people. They're very insular and like very, I don't know, xenophobic is the wrong word, but they don't like you if you're not a Hasidic Jew as well. So it's very interesting. I live near a very large population of them, so I say them in like a way where it sounds like I'm being racist, which I don't want to. This is why I don't want to talk about it, by the way. It's hard to understand if you don't live in the area. It's hard to understand if you don't live in the area. I promise. It's just like very strange. Everything's very strange about it and the population of Hasidic Jewish people. Like, I think you even have to make a point to say Jewish instead of Jew, because like you used to be able to it's, I don't, tighten it is not correct. Tighten it is wrong. It's like tighten it is wrong. I would say like they're like xenophobic. Like they're actively antagonistic if you are not part of their community. You just have to be careful because they are Jewish, and you don't want to like undermine a whole religion, right? All right. Anyway, let's finish EV training. We've done HP. I need to get 76 special defense. Fuck, who do you EV train with Spadef in this game? Fuck, where do I EV train Spadef? How did nobody know it was being built? I think a politician was overlooking it intentionally. Tentacool sounds right. Maybe I just go like down here. I think I do just go to Pallet Town. Tentacool sounds right on the route below Pallet. I think it's 100% an encounter right there. I'm not playing on an emulator now. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I have an overclocked DS, yeah. All right, we need to give the power band, I believe, which is a weird one. So I need 76 more EVs. 76 divided by 10. So we need to kill 7 Tentacool. Need to kill 7 Tentacool. Need to kill 7 Tentacool and then I have to kill 3 of them without Dynamon. I saw a tweet saying, imagine dedicating your life fighting misinformation and anti-Semitism, and then news comes out that there's Jewish tunnels under New York City. Yeah, so this is why I actually have to be very I try to be very careful when I talk about the Hasidic Jewish population near me, and in general when they do, because there's a lot of like, they do a lot of very strange stuff like this. Like where I live, Hasidic peoples, they build extensions to their houses, like huge add-ons, additions to their houses, and they make them temples. And so like sometimes one street will have 5 temples on it, or not temples, what are they called, synagogues, on it, as like a way to write off taxes on like every single one of them. But the problem is, if you start talking about this, you sound insanely conspiratorial and like anti-Semitic, and like I don't want to be like, I don't want to even make 1 millimeter of room for like any anti-Semitic like dog whistling shit at all. So I tend to not talk about this like out loud. It sounds insane, but that's the truth. Yeah. Also, IORE, welcome to members. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Everybody, Pog IORE for becoming a happening member. Thank you very much. You're very cool. You're very cool and awesome and buff. That's the truth. But yeah, that's like really one of the reasons like I don't want to talk about it too much. That's actually a real reason. Yeah, I'm serious. I know it's insane to say, but it's the truth, dog. Reason why you couldn't fly from Johto to Kanto? Oh, this is interesting. I have like a fucking hot ass take about why you shouldn't be able to even fly from Johto to Kanto, but I might save it for a video. Like even me saying I'm worried about being perceived, I don't even want to talk about this. We're actually going to just drop this whole thing. Just let it be known the tunnel is insane. Let it be known the tunnel's nuts. And we're going to leave it at that. That's what I'll say. It's craziness. I got poison Nar. All right, that's 7. We have to do 3 more. Thanks for the donation. We're gonna do 3. Oh, 3 more without this on. Oh, I have top chat, not live chat. All right, 72. EV training, vibing and EV training. Dude, I love Gen 4. I love just like getting a Pokemon ready in this game. It takes a really long time, and in my Gen 4 competitive video, I complain about it a lot. But part of the reason I complain about it is because, like, you know, you're doing it for like an official competition, and it takes a really long time. Like, this is something that I sort of natively enjoy doing. It's something that I like natively enjoy doing, and like I'm doing with no time pressure and like relaxing to myself, you know what I mean? It's very different than the way that I complained about it in the Gen 4 video, because for that you would be building a team for a tournament that you have to make in a specific amount of time. All right, so I need to get 8 attack EVs now. Which we will do 8 attack EVs. I do that over here. I think my favorite Pokemon game is White 1 still. I just love that game. It's such an experience. It's just such a good game. I love everything about White 1, I'll say it. Alright, so right now I have 40 attack. I need to get 48, so I need to KO 4 Goldines. Is there a way to check EVs in her Golden Soul Silver? No, but when you... Oh, this is... Okay, wait, hold on. This gives 2... This will give me 4 then, right? Yeah, because I'm multiplying it by 2. Nice. It's being doubled via, Pokerus. So we're at 44 now, so now I only have to kill 2 Goldines. No, you cannot check EVs, but if you max out your EVs, you get a ribbon for it. You get the effort ribbon. Although the annoying part about the effort ribbon is you have to get 510 EVs when the extra 2 EVs are like kind of pointless. So, because I tend to train to 508 instead of 510 because you'll never be using the 2 extra EVs. No, I love the graphics of Black and White 2. The visuals in Black and White 2 are some of the best parts about it, to be honest with you. All right. Could there be more chill than a Pokewalker manip? Dude, I actually think it would be fun to... I don't know how I would set it up, Lappy. But doing like a Pokewalker manip on stream, like the full thing... Like, I'd have to find a spot that I could walk around in. I don't know. Also, what's going on, dude? Okay, so now all I have to do is the defense EVs. Which I just need to spam these. 2, 3, 4, and then this should not work. Very good. So now we will go check the power items on it, or not power items. We'll check the EVs on it. I should get the power or the effort ribbon. My first demo drop the other day. What's it called, Lappy? What's the demo of your ROM hack called? Or what is the name of the ROM hack? Excuse me. How are you developing it? I didn't even... Is it a GBA ROM hack or is it DS ROM hack? Guardian of the Hidden Land. I'll check it out. I believe this is the house. Yo. Nope. Wrong lady. Yes. Numel has the effort ribbon. Yes. Very good. Alright, now Numel needs a couple of things here. So Numel needs explosion. I actually... Do you learn that by level up? Hey, how the fuck does this guy get explosion? Oh, explosion's a TM in this game? What? Can I buy this TM? Surely I cannot. I think it's just a one-off, isn't it? Raid. There is 2, maybe. No. It's Game Corner in DP, and in this game, it's just a unique TM. Oh, she gives you explosion if you do like a winner. What the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. What? I don't think I have any of them, but maybe I do. No, I don't have it. We'll hold off on explosion for now. I'll probably get that at a different time. I need to get this to level 49, which I don't know how quickly I'll be able to do. Like, I don't know how many rare candies I have on this game, and I have fucking 0. Alright, it's Elite 4 time then. I can't believe Explosion's not even a move tutor. That's crazy. Alright, let's get Garchomp out. Suicune, you can go back in the OU box. You're from here, actually, yep. One of my Chadots is gonna go away. Zapdos, you can come with me. And let's get another. I should have at least one other level 100. Oh, Shaman is usually a good mon to have, I think. Shaman UBL, is that where you're at? Yeah, Shaman is level 100 with Seed Flare. Very good Pokemon. Yeah, but it's only one Rage Candy Bar for one guy, I believe, as far as I'm aware. Alright, we're gonna give this to Numel. I don't think there's any way I'm getting a level 59 from this, just one Elite 4 run, but maybe 2. What's up, Yanio? How you doing? Hello, Will. Get him, Garchomp. Are you heat proof? Or are you? You're not. You are heat proof. Let's go. The Gamba pays off. So we're going to be doing the double switching a lot. The double switching is just so that, because what will happen with the double switching is that Numel gains the EXP split, but then it also gains additional EXP into it also gains additional EXP from the EXP share. EQ and Dazon Gigabrain. I just had a feeling the game would make it heat proof instead of levitate. I don't know what made me think that, but I just thought no. Well, there was no reason to Dragon Claw. I don't know why I did that. I should have just Earthquaked. Doesn't really matter, but take down. Nope. Avoid murder. Yep. Switch into Grumpig. Go into Gab. So everybody gets tons of rare candies in Gen 4, pretty much cloning. Actually, I should be using the Lucky Egg. I have a Lucky Egg. I didn't even think of that. I think Lucky Egg is better than using EXP share. I kind of forgot I had it, to be honest with you. I got it for something. I don't know why I got it. I got it for something else. Oh, you have left. Let's see, play that. The Japanese Oh no. Huh. Switch Pokemon. Japanese Gen 4 has an item cloning glitch that you can use. I don't really think there is anything else in this one that is gonna be worth it for me. I have a video on it's just an item cloning glitch. It doesn't clone Pokemon. There is a... Forgot I had the Lucky Egg, because the Lucky Egg's pretty rare in this gen. Yeah, potion. Let's use some grow chunk here. How come doesn't it work on English game? Because they patched it for English games. The English games are like separate releases, so. I mean, the simple answer is just they fixed it for that, so. So, you're gonna get earthquaked, buddy. Sorry. It does double damage, my friend. What were you editing? Are you winning? Sure. Oh, thank you, Lappy. Oh, this is Explorers the Sky ROM hack. It's cool. Explorers the Sky seems to be the consensus favorite. You said it a few times, sorry. There's actually a problem with my DS that I was like kind of fixing in half, so I was not really paying attention to chat. Possible to RNG roamers in Heart Gold Soul Silver? Yep. Pretty sure all my roamers are RNG'd. The only Mystery Dungeon game I've ever played is the first one on the GBA, and I thought it was pretty fun. It's a bit repetitive, but it's like not... It's like fine. I don't know. Fine game. I've watched my wife, we were dating at the time, play all the way through Super Mystery Dungeon. And that is like one of my very cherished memories of her playing through Super Mystery Dungeon. It's just a very good story. Dude, what is this picture of Staraptor, Lappy? This is very funny. Insane bit at the end of the document. Oh no, this isn't your doc. This is just someone else wrote that. Okay, you didn't make that. I see. Understood. What made you want to get into ROM hacking for it, Lappy? And how are you programming it? Is this like a binary hack, or like what kind of tools do they have? I'm interested in all of this. Just from a curiosity standpoint. Thanks, Alabama. I hope you have a good day too. Please change it, ruining the vibe of the stream. Change what? The music is bad, so bad. You can leave. The only one ruining the vibe of the stream here is you, buddy. You don't have to be here if you don't like it. Thank you. It's crazy, man. I'm having a good time with the music. I think it's pretty good. But you look hot, I can't leave. Oh, you're creeping me out now. So I will hide you. I would just love it if people weren't weird for 3 minutes. You could just not be weird. Thanks. Going to Transistor for a little bit. Lamau nuked. I'm very ban happy. Perhaps too ban happy. But yeah. So I will ban you if you freak me out or annoy me at all. Being ban happy is good sometimes. I don't know. I saw someone in Jeff's chat yesterday, who said something like they didn't watch my latest video because I banned them for asking a question, and they didn't watch the video not because they were like pettily angry at me for banning them, but because they wanted to respect the fact that they were banned. And I was like, oh, I probably that's probably some collateral damage from that seems like a nice person. Yes, I do want Lava Plume. So I felt bad, and I was like, maybe I am too ban happy. More like ban happy Lappy. Lappy, I love you. You are a great person. Do a little heat wave action for the fans. You are kind of ban heavy, but did you unban them though? No, I was on mobile. I don't even remember their username, to be honest with you. I have not nicknamed it yet. Maybe I'll nickname it at the end of the stream, which is soon. After this Elite 4 run, I'm done. It was Bailey, sure. I'd have to remember the full context for why I banned them, because sometimes I think this, but it's just like emotional. Like I go back to the instance and it's like there are times where like I ban people for like doing the RNG argument, like talking about, I'm just like so sick of it, like RNG versus cheating, and it's just like exhausting. It's just like I'm so tired of even talking about it. Like I just want to have fun. So like if I saw that it was that, I'm like, nope, it's fine. I don't want him. Or yeah. Gen 9 doubles. Well, backseating is very annoying. I get very frustrated by backseating very fast. All right, later, small box. Thanks for hanging out. Because the thing is, it's like I'm the one out here putting myself out here, like doing the battle. I don't know any of your skills levels at battling, right? Like if fucking Wolf Glick comes into my chat and starts backseating me, maybe I'll take Wolf Glick some serious. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll take Wolf Glick seriously, right? But it's like I literally don't know how any of you are in terms of your skill levels, but like all of the comments are very distracting from backseating. So, but I want to be interacting with chat, right? So like I don't like seeing chat spamming all these suggestions or saying like, oh, dog shit play, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, like I'm getting a million suggestions. I don't want to ignore chat because the whole point of streaming is chat. But I don't want my chat to be a million suggestions making me doubt my plays, when a lot of the times I think usually I can pick good plays, right? I think usually I'm able to pick pretty good plays. Like I don't think I'm, oh, I got cursed. Like I don't think I'm not I'm not delusional. I don't think you know, I'm like some god battler, but like I want to learn by myself. I want to be good of my own merits. I want to learn because if I'm the one making the mistakes and if I'm the one succeeding, I'm learning by doing the things. And you know, I think you understand what I'm saying at this point. Garchomp is shiny. Yeah, it is shiny. It's also 6 perfect stats, I think. Love the designs of Palkia and Dialga, but their shiny forms are a crime against humanity? I don't think so. I think they're alright. Kind of like Dialga's shiny. Palkia is a little bit much for the eyeballs, but I still like Palkia is just fine. Alright, let's go into for Alligator. I think is fine here. What's that? Is shiny Shay? It's like Leech Seed 3 attack or something, I think. This is technically like a EV. This is like a competitive Shaman, I think. Yeah, Leech Seed 3 attack. It's probably HP Ice, if I had to guess. Probably HP Ice Timid. Shaman's kind of ass in Gen 4, so... I actually don't want Earth Power, right? I think I'm doing Earthquake. Bruh, how long is the battle? Later, Captain. Clef moment. Yeah, Magikarp ruin Leech Seed Clef. Yeah, something like that, dog. What is your favorite Pokegirl? You asked that and I ignored it because it's a fucking weird creepo question to ask. So I will say that you should not ask that question again. It's like kind of perverted and weird and like objectifying. Also, like most of them are like underage. It's weird on a lot of levels, man. I understand they're cartoon, they're not actually human beings, but I think it still can be weird. Yeah, just don't. Like, the framing of the question is the weird part, to be honest with you, because like you can ask, who's your favorite female Pokemon character? Who's your favorite like girl Pokemon character? And that's different than saying who's your favorite Pokegirl, because Pokegirl has like a connotation of like sexuality to it because of the way the community uses it. Like if you've ever been on many forums, like that's the way they use it. My favorite woman Pokemon character, though, I don't know. I don't really think about that type of stuff too often. Going to Shaman here. Like, is there like a woman character that's interesting? Like that I can think of off the top of my head, like that because like I don't tend to bond, like Pokemon's character work is often very weak, I think, to be honest with you. So it's like I don't often get too attached to the characters, right? Usually it's like a single player role-playing like Bianca's a pretty good character, I think, right? I think Bianca's a good character because Bianca's a character who has actual character work done to her. Like she has a character arc where she realizes who she is and what she wants to be with herself, and she also has like the arc of breaking away from the confinement. All right. Bro, what the fuck? Nobody read that. There's a fucking freaks are out today, guys. Bianca is the rival from Black and White 1. She's the girl rival from Black and White 1. She has a character arc where she starts off as a battler. She's weak. She thinks she can't do anything she thinks like she can't do anything and that she shouldn't be able to, she shouldn't be trying to do anything. She thinks pretty much like kind of low of herself. But she learns to overcome that. She learns that her goal isn't to be a battler. Her goal is to be a type of researcher. And then she also, her parents like very much do not want her going away from home and doing stuff like that. And she has to like overcome and show her parents that like she is. Nick, thank you for the gift, bro. What the heck? Yo, appreciate you, dog. Everybody pog Nick for the gift. That went to Wyatt. Oh, thanks, dog. What the hell? Appreciate you, Nick. And so yeah, she learns to overcome that type of arc. So I think that she's a very good character compared to like a lot of
Thanks for the donation.
Like a lot of other characters are just dude, no. A lot of the women characters are like, you know, it's not even just the women characters. Like a lot of characters in Pokemon are like one note flat characters that ain't got shit going on. And it's like, that's just how they are in this game, you know? That's just how Pokemon characters are. They're not. A lot of them are not very deep. That's just unfortunately how it is. It's probably the same person just trolling around. It's fine. Just ignore them and I'll ban them as much as I can. Yeah, I agree with you, Nicholas. Thoughts on Hot from Sword and Shield? Boring. I don't know. Very flat. I wouldn't even call characters rivals anymore. I would call them like companions. How is also not particularly interesting, to be honest with you. I think a lot of characters revolve around you needing to project like you need to like look at the character and you need to project things that are going on because they have such light character work done, which is fine. That's just how the games are written. Really, I really do not like Penny. I think Penny's like abusive. I think she's like abusive and manipulative. Like she's like not a okay person. She's like a bad person, and like the game doesn't even try to rectify it. She spends the whole game invading your privacy, lying to you, lying to her friends, being abusive to her friends. I think she's insane. I do not like Penny at all. The whole Penny plotline, I don't know. I feel very wildly uncomfortable with the Penny plotline. Yeah, I don't know. The Eevee backpack, the cute hoodie, I get that part. What am I doing in game currently? Well, I bred a perfect shiny Numel. I bred a perfect shiny Numel, and then I Eevee trained it, and then I was trying to get it to the level where it learned magnitude. And then I was trying to get it to learn Earthquake, and then I was going to give it Stealth Rock, and then yeah, evolve it into a Camerupt. And now I was beating the Elite Four to level because there's not really too many easy ways. There's not really a bunch of fast ways to level in this game, unfortunately. You can level slightly quicker by talking to one specific trainer north of Mahogany Town, but that's not like that much faster than the Elite Four. It's actually where I'm going to call stream today. We didn't meet the Memby goal, which is fine. Don't worry about it. Which is fine. Don't worry about it. I have some chores I want to get done this afternoon. Wait, what are you asking me, Nick? What's going on? Do not gift more subs, Nick. Don't do it. Don't do it, Nick. Don't do it. I'm leaving. Don't do it. I'm leaving. Goodbye. It's not 5. I'm still leaving.